29 or 30 degrees Fahrenheit at 6 a.m. Cold today. It's 6:35 a.m. and the sun is rising right there. Yeah, it's coming up now. Weather forecast said 6:30, but I guess it had to clear the trees before I could see it. Yeah, it's peeking out through those trees. Clear sky today. No clouds yet. Yeah, it's coming up. Not a very clear view, but yeah, it's coming up. Good morning, son. I think I'll be working on the fence today, but I'll wait a while until it warms up. It's still a little chilly out here. Yeah, now it's getting bright. That's it. Shine good today. Keep me warm. All right, there's a better view. Look how big it is. Yeah, big and bright. And getting brighter. Yeah. There's hardly any trees to block the view now. One cow, now it's here. The other two are up by the barn. Okay. That's soon enough. There's the other two, and the white bull's in the barn because it was a frost this morning, so he probably wanted to stay warmer. Hey, cow, a heifer. I still don't know if you're pregnant or not. You just have to wait and see. Probably not. You're almost too old to be pregnant now. Hasn't warmed up much since 6 a.m. Anyway, it was around 30 degrees at 6 a.m. Now it's at 9 a.m. It's only 32. Yeah, but I'm going out to the big pasture anyway to get started on that fence work. It's 9 a.m. and I'm ready to head out to the big pasture out there to work on that fence by the road. I'm pulling away the flood debris away from the fence. Yeah. There's some flood debris by the bridge too I gotta work on. Anyway, cattle are, I'll leave them in here. They were in here all night, nobody escaped. So they're back to eating again. So I'll leave them to do this while I'm out there working on the fence. Okay, let's get it going. Oh, one thing I found out today, the new culvert I ordered on the 31st of March, a little bit bigger one to add to that one there that I want to move over to there, and then open this up a little deeper and better. There was a problem with the order, I guess, from TSC. I had to call them, and it looks like it was supposed to arrive tomorrow. It was supposed to have been shipped, but something, I guess, went wrong, and now they can't ship it. Now they're not going to ship it until the week of the 20th of April, so I gotta wait. That's okay. I'll give the ground time to dry out. So that's going to be postponed for a while. But it's supposed to be coming then, so I'll wait and see. Yeah, cattle are enjoying their grazing on that stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's get going. Blue skies today. Yeah, cold, but everything's clear. And there's my red bud. Looking good. Okay. This one here, she likes to eat underneath the fence around the garden. Yeah. Fence should be on. Let me test it before I leave. Make sure. Yeah. I took the T-post away from that little tree down there, and the bully's scratching on it already. Yeah, I figure it's not going to survive anyway. They'll keep eating the leaves off of it. And besides, I got this big one. So anyway, I'm ready to head out to the big pasture. Oh, and the fence is working real good here, real good. I think that cat is pregnant. I remember when neighbor cats were trying to breed it, and she's getting a belly. Don't know about the mama cat, but she's going to have kittens sometime the end of April, I'm estimating. I close this gate, so it should be good. Well, I'm going. Before I start on this fence work down there, clearing that flood debris away from the fence, I'm going to go out and check that calf again today, first thing. Make sure it's okay. I still don't know if it's been suckling or nursing. I just assumed it was, since it's always next to its mama. But I like to see it nurse. That's the best way. Okay, let's go. I see one of the older calves right there by the tree. That's where it was yesterday. But I don't see the rest of them yet. Let me go around the corner. They're probably all over there. Yeah, all three of them are there. I've got to go down and look for the new mama and her new baby. Guys must like this spot. They were here yesterday too. Anyway, I'm going to head down there. I'm sure the mama cow is there with her calf someplace down there. I see her up on the hill. I see you. A white one behind those trees. Well, I see the new cow up there, but I don't see her baby anywhere. Yeah, I don't see it anyplace. Calves are there. 3 calves are down there. So, where's her baby? I'll go down there. Maybe it's hiding along. It's not out here in the open. Yeah. I'll check along those woods there. No calf yet, but I found bully. Bully and another little bully back there. Yeah, it's really wet here. There's water standing here. Probably came out of this branch. Yeah, there's water standing in the pasture yet. Oh, this is the next cow to have her calf. I think she'll have sometime in May. And this will be her 4th calf. Her last calf is over there from last year. And she's also the mama of the white bull up by the house. And the new white cow that just had a calf 3 days ago. So she's a grandma. And the mama cow is a great grandma. Okay, I'm still looking for that calf. And there's another little bull. He's a yearling now. He was born the end of March last year. Calves are stirring now over there. So maybe they'll find the other little one for me. But I haven't seen it yet. I'm guessing it should be close to the mama. So let me go check there again. Well, here's the mama, but I still haven't found that calf. We have to walk up on top of the hill. The other 3 calves are around. 2 here and 1 out there with its mama. This one here belongs to the mama cow over here. The one walking out that way, that belongs to that red cow. And the other one is already at its mama, out that way. The only one's missing is her calf, the 4th one. She's not too concerned about it. She must know where it is. I just don't know where to look. Okay, let me walk down a little bit, see if I can find it. She acts like she knows where it is. Could be under the fence somewhere. Could be anywhere. Let me look in these trees again. This is where that mama cow was drinking the other day in that little ravine here. Yeah, but all that water that came out dumps down here, and that's what mixes all this wet through here. Yeah, I just drove through this and it made tracks. She's not looking for her calf. I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, the ravine there too, that emptied a lot of water. That's why it's so wet through here. All that water comes down in here. I'll keep looking. I decided to walk up the hill from down there. Yeah, cattle are down there, ATV. The mama of that calf is right there. And look what I found. Right there. I don't know if it's okay or not, but it's hiding pretty good right below my equipment, or I guess you could say junkyard. But some of the stuff's still usable. I could still fix up the wagons if I wanted to. I do. Well, it's alive. That's the main thing. I should leave it alone. I don't want to disturb it. It's got a nice little nest there. Yeah. Looks okay. Its head's up. It's breathing okay. If it was in any distress, it would have its head on the ground. So it's alert. Okay, I'm gonna head back down to my ATV and go across the creek and start working on that fence again. Not again, but start working on that fence by the road. It's getting cold. I got some flood debris here to clean off of this area by the bridge. A few posts there, but I'm going to save this for later. I'm going to work on the big area first out there. Yeah, I want to do that first. Cattle came up to this gates here. And I'm going to be working out there. All I'm going to do is pull, just like I did over there yesterday on that south fence. I'm just going to pull the debris away from the fence because I'm sure it's still wet over there. Pull it away from the fence and I'll clean it up. I'll pot them up and burn them when it dries up. But before I could do that, before I did that, I had to go back to the house because the tires on this side were low again. And then while I was pumping it up, my air compressor tank sprung a leak from a rust spot. Now I gotta fix that before I can use the air compressor again. That's one thing after another. I think a screw would probably work with some kind of adhesive or sealant on it. That might work. I did that on a water tank once before I bought a new one, and that worked for a little while. Alright, we'll see what happens. Right now I gotta go work on some fence. Just me and my shadow. Gonna get some work done today. And I'm glad to have a shadow today. That means the sun's gonna warm me up. I hope. It's not warm right now, but it's getting there. I'll come back to that mess there and the debris by the bridge. I'll get that later. This ground's wet too. Soggy wet. Water's still standing on the ground. Oh well. That's what they got the ATV for. Yeah. Okay, let's just start here and work my way down. I guess this will be the easier part. The hard part is the thicker stuff is down past the white jug post. Okay, let's go. Yeah, you can see how wet the ground is. So it's not making too much damage. Okay, here's a good place to start. Yeah. Stuff is light on this end, but as it gets closer there it gets heavier. Especially that hay that was fed in there, the old hay. Yeah, it's pretty heavy stuff. Yeah. It's all wet. Anyway, I got it cleared from here to a post that makes a turn. Yeah. That's not so bad. I'll just leave it out here. I left enough room in case I need to come through here with the lawnmower sometime before I get a chance to pile these up and burn them. It'll take a while for all that stuff to dry out. And there's still water standing underneath the fence, and some of the posts are wobbly, but they'll tighten up when the water dries up. Got this much cleaned up. And that's where a lot of the water comes from, low spot. And this area here is wet. Through here, it's wet through here, because the water runs down this way. Yeah, right here, it goes out. Because it's higher ground over there, so most of the water comes out this way. You can see where the debris is piled up. It flows in that direction. It don't go straight across, it flows on an angle. And there's another low spot over there, but that's not a problem. Hey, look at the calves. They're lounging around over there. And here's some cattle. There's the mama cow, a new mama cow. The new cow. I don't see her baby. Her baby must still be sleeping on that hillside. pretty well camouflaged too. Yeah, I still like to see it nursed, but I can wait. Today's day 3, so if it nursed, it'll make it past day 3. Okay, I got some more to clean up, but not too much. And I got some more by the bridge and by the gate. So let's see if I can get this done today. Yeah, I'll walk along it. It's not too bad. I can get that easy. The sun might be shining, but the wind, cold wind from the north, they don't feel. They sure don't feel warm. It's pretty cold. But I can take it. It's almost. There's not much left to do. Oh, I got it cleaned up. Yeah, the corner was okay. I don't have to worry about that. But now I got to go over there and straighten up that end on that wing. I got to drive in a couple, pull them out of the creek bank, or off the creek bank, because they're hanging down. Then drive them back in. Yeah, that'll work. I got a few posts to straighten up, and maybe drive in a little bit to set them. From here, on both sides of that bigger post there in the middle. There. That's where the swiftest water was flowing, so. Yeah, if I add some more posts, yeah, I think I'm going to add at least 2, one on each side of this middle post. They weren't so bad up here, so I need at least get 2 more posts where those posts are leaning on either side of that middle post. Yeah. But first, that corner survived good. That's the closest to the creek. That one, no problem, because this is higher ground here. And then that one close to the creek too. And that corner post wasn't. Yeah, there was nothing on that one. The only damage was those posts that I had anchoring that end down there. Kind of eroded and fell in. So I'm going to pull them back up and reset them. Yeah, a big post there. I need another post here and on the other side, because that's where the strongest water goes, so I think that'll help. Up there is not so bad. I mean, it's higher ground up there, but I'll probably get them in eventually. But in the near future, I want to get these 2 in for sure. There's one of the posts right there. That's a quick short one. I think I got another one down there on this wire. Yeah, but the reason I put them in there, because actually I think they were out here. All this eroded, because I don't want the cattle to get down in the creek in this area. Yeah, because there's nothing to stop them once they get that. I used to have a fence across there, and there's some T-posts still in there. I think I might try pulling them out before I block myself. Yeah, I used to have all dummy wire going across the creek there a long time ago. Anyway, let's get to work. Well, I pulled those 2 posts up. That one was down in deep because it was more of an anchor, and this one here was more of a block so the cattle won't go around. But I can't put it too close to the edge because it's eroding there. Hopefully the cattle won't go that way. I don't think they will. Yeah. Let me drive them in with the sledgehammer. The 3 calves, they're hanging out over there in the group like I always do. But the red cow was calling her baby. Yeah, the red cow. And the other ones are over there. Yeah, the cattle are out there. Okay, there's the mama. Yeah, the new mama. Well, her baby was. Yeah, her baby was up there, so she went up to see her baby. Yeah, that's where her baby was, up there on the side of that hill, right below the equipment. Yeah, so she went back to her baby, so that's good. That's the best I can do for here. And more than likely, in the floods to come, this will get washed out too. Creek is changing course because this end stuff ain't on. It's just a visual deterrence for them. It's because of that log jam there. Yeah, water comes down, slows down with all these trees, but when the water hits that, it can't go through there, so it goes around. So since it's going around that pile of stuff, it's eroding this site because there's nothing here to protect this site. I may have to address it one of these days. Yeah, I may have to have somebody pull all that stuff out. That'd be the best thing to do. Yeah, and just keep a steep bank like that so the cattle don't go down. Yeah, they can still go down in these areas, but in the past they couldn't get through here because this was a big log jam in here. But now the logs are gone, and if they wanted to, they could walk all the way up and out. But they haven't done that yet, so I'll think of something if they do. I found some kind of that's not a shell, it's some kind of thing for some type of nut. I'm not sure what kind. I've seen them before. It could be some kind of acorn, I don't know. Anyway, it's washed up in the flood. There's a nut goes in there. I don't know what kind of tree that is. Anyway, this is all I can do here. This is all done. I can go turn the fence back on now and see if it works. Yeah, it's all done up to the corner, and all this debris is pulled away from the fence, so that's all good. I still gotta straighten up them posts. That's what I gotta do. But everything else is done, and I got some debris over there by the gate and over there by the bridge, but I'll get that later. Let's straighten them up first. Yeah, got a few posts to straighten up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. 6 posts to straighten up and hammer in just a hair, just to tighten them up. Yeah, see what those posts I did? I got a wood post up against that the T-post, and it held it up tight. I don't know why that one looks like it's bent over, but maybe that's the way I set it. This one looks okay. That's got concrete in it, and that's got concrete. The last one has concrete in it, but the one in the middle, the big one in the middle, it's only got rock around it. But anyway, in the near future, I want to get another one like this with concrete set there and on the other side of that big post, because that's where the heavy water flows through. Okay, let's straighten them up. Well, this part of the fence is done, and I straightened them posts up a little bit too. Yeah, the ground's pretty soft, and they're sinking in pretty far. Okay, all ready to this side wasn't that bad, except for the flood debris. Well, finished with that end. Looking good. Yeah, I'll wait till everything dries up, and I might even mow it before I burn all that stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave them locked out of here because this ground's still pretty wet, and I don't think they need. I'll give them a hay if I have to on top, but I want to lock them out of here now. Let it grow up big. Since I got everything locked out in, gates closed anyway, so I might as well leave it that way for a while. Let everything grow up big. But I'll keep this mowed both sides, and then when it gets dry enough, I'll try to burn some of that stuff. I don't know if that pile there has hit the fence, but Yeah, I'll probably do the same thing, pull that out and burn it someday. But right now I'm going to turn the fence on, see if it works. I turned the fence on and it's working good. So, but if it was grounded by that, well, it's not grounded anymore. I don't even know if it was, I don't think it was grounded actually. Yeah. Even this stuff here didn't ground it, but I'll clean that up and burn it one of these days. No hurry, since I'm not letting them in here anyway. I got the fence turned back off again. Yeah. I got some debris to clean out down by the bridge too, but right now I want to go check that calf. Yeah, I want to go check that calf again, since the mama went up to see it. Well, these 3 calves are down here by themselves. I think all the other cattle went up to the top. Yeah, there's one up there now. Yeah, they're just lounging around down here, enjoying the warmth of the sun. There's the other cattle are on top. I'm not going to go up the pasture road today with the ATV. I can go around and go up that way. I might be able to go up this way. I've done it before. Let me try that. Okay, girls. Oh, girl, boy, boy. That's that's the way they were born. The one on top was first, February 18. The one in the middle was March 11, a boy. The oldest one is a girl, and then a boy, and then the youngest one with a pink nose is a boy, and he was on March 17, 6 days after the middle one. Okay, let's head to the top. Let's go that way and look for the calf. I left that gate open by the bridge, so I got to make sure the cattle don't come down here while I'm up there. Yeah, these calves like to hang out together. Yeah, the older ones hang out together too, and the younger ones hang out together. Birds of a feather flock together. Cattle of age stay together. Mama cow came down, and that's her baby, so it's going to get a snack, I guess. And the other 2 got up too. Hope Mama cow just came down for her calf. I better not waste time. Better get up there and look for that other calf and head back down, because I got the gate open by the bridge. Yeah, look at her. Yeah, wanted a drink. Yeah, that's an afternoon snack. I guess the others are going to get some too on their mamas. Okay, I gotta go up this hill. I've been up that hill before. See if I can do it again. I made it up that hill, and I found the cow, and I see the calf's head over there. I think I should get it up. Yeah, I better get it up. Let the mama find it too. It's been laying there all morning. Calf seems to be okay. Got a little white on the legs. Yeah, I noticed the back feet were white too. Oh, the mama's on top of the hill. So I'm going to get this calf up, and hopefully the cow will come down for it. Come on, calf, get up. Get up, girl. Come on. Come on. That's it. Move. I know that was a nice place to lay down. But Mama! Well, that's running pretty good. Yeah, there's the mama calling. It's walking pretty good, so. Come on. Get up there. Get up there with your mama. I want to see you drink. I want to see you drink. Come on now, see a drink. At least I got a place to sit. I thought about doing something with this old wagon, put a new bed on it. Yeah. This used to be a hay wagon. Oh! I don't want to bother it. It was going to nurse till I stood up. Go ahead, do your thing. Take a drink. I didn't drink yet. At least I didn't see it drink. Well, this is the third day, so it must be getting something. And it's got energy to walk up that hill. Mama's taking care of it, I guess. But I sure like to see it drink. It reassured me. That way I know for sure. I can't wait for you, girl. I gotta go back down. I remembered I left the gate open by the bridge. Okay, I gotta go. I just checked. The cattle didn't go down by the bridge. They're still on the bottom of that hill. Okay, the calf's nursing. I can see it. I'm glad it came back. Yeah, the calf's nursing. Good for her. I figured she was. I don't want to bother her though. Yeah. I'm glad it's her. Yeah. She'll be fine. She's nursing. She got long legs. Yeah. And she's got white at the bottom of her back feet. And her back legs from the hips down are a light color too for some reason. Anyway, I'm going to keep an eye on her. But I think she's okay. 3 days old and she's nursing, so she must be getting something. Alright, let me get back to my work on the fence. Bully's up here. And the cows, the mama cow went down to feed her calf. And then I guess she went down to feed her calf. It's still nursing. The only one who didn't eat yet is the one in the lead there on that red cow. I guess he didn't get nothing yet. Well, it warmed up to 43 degrees by 1:30 p.m. Yeah, I came back because I was cold, tired, hungry, and my phone died too. So I don't know where the rest of the cattle are. Oh, yes I do. The old cow's over here, but the other ones are over here, lounging around underneath the redbud and the pear, and the bull's taking a nap over there. Yeah. At least they eating down the weeds in my yard here, side yard and front yard. I don't have to mow that. That's good. Yeah, I had to come in, take a little break. I'll go back. I'm gonna go back out there. I thought it was warm up a little bit. It's not warming up very much today. Maybe tomorrow. It's about 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon, and I'm back out here. I came back out here. Yeah, if I remember right, my phone lost power, and anyway, I needed to go back and get something to eat anyway. But I'm back. Yeah, you can see I did some work out there this morning. Yeah, that fence is clear, and the fence is working. I turned it on, tested it. I turned it back off again. Now I came back to, I'm going to burn that pile there first. And then I'm going to see if I can burn some of that stuff there on the outside near the bridge, outside the fence. I'm just going to burn these, get them out of my way. Since I'm feeling a little lazy today, I'm just going to try to burn this right away without doing much else to it. There's probably some stuff in there that's wet. Probably not going to burn good, but I'll burn what I can, and I hope it don't burn the tree. I'm hoping that tree can take a little heat. Yeah. I think the only dry stuff is on the top and outside of it. Yeah. When I tried to dig through that, pull it away. It's real heavy with something wet underneath. So I'll see how this works. Yeah, it's almost out already. It's not burning very good. I said it's probably wet underneath all that stuff. I'll try to burn what I can. This stuff is just too wet to burn. Yeah, I tried to burn it. I didn't want to get going. Too wet. I tried to burn it again, but it's just not going. It's just too wet. Let me try over by the bridge. See if I can get it burning there. There's smoke, there's fire, right? Well, hopefully it starts burning now. But while I wait for that to burn, I'm going to collect some of this stuff along these posts there and make a pile and burn it. Fire down there. Still smoking. I'll go check it later. But I got a few. These are mostly dry. I'm going to try to burn that. Cleaned up a little bit over there in front of that tree. Between that tree and the other tree. But I got to move that brush or the flood debris away from the fence before I burn that. And that's wet too. And I'm going to carry some of this stuff over there when I get ready to burn that. And the wind's from this direction. So I'm going to light the fire on this side. This stuff is a little drier. Maybe that'll burn up. While that's burning, let me go check the other fire. Oh, that pile of bigger wood, it's burning. But this little one, I think it's too wet still. Yeah, maybe this pile will burn. Mostly sticks. That one, I don't think it's going to go. I'll have to wait till it dries out some more. There's a few things here. That big one I'll throw somewhere else. But all that little stuff, I can throw it over here. And then I got to get this stuff away from the fence. Now I got to do that from the other side. I already moved that big log out of the way. It was halfway up to here. That thing is heavy. Let's see what I can do over there. Yeah, if I can just get that stuff over there, I'll burn it right there. If those trees die, that's okay. I'm sure that stuff's too wet to burn anyway, but I can burn some of it. There's a car on the crossing, coming out of that house by the bridge. Anyway, I'm hot. I'm hot and cold at the same time. I'm hot because I'm sweating under my jacket, but the air is cold, the wind's cold, so my sweat gets cold fast. 5 p.m. That fire's almost out. I don't know if that was burning, but there's some smoke, so it's burning too. I think me and my shadow did enough today. Well, I whittled that stuff back, but it's all wet. I was going to burn it, but okay. I'll light it a little bit. I don't think it's going to burn, but at least I'll burn some of the small stuff. Yeah, I don't think much is going to burn, but I'll do what I can. I'm gonna light it from the other side though. I burnt something. I can't get a view from the other side. Too much smoke. Smoke wants to follow me wherever I go. Yeah. It's not gonna burn. Oh, it looks like it's burning over there. Yeah. But this stuff here is wind's in the wrong. There's nothing here to help it burn. That's smoldering. That's some wet stuff over there on that big pile. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do. Let me go check the other fire. That might burn a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, that one burnt down. I guess I can stir it up a little bit. Still a few big limbs in there. But this one, I think that's a lost cause. I'll let it dry out some more. Okay. I'll just throw these small sticks back on the fire. At least I was able to burn something. Well, since that fire is burning, I guess I'm going to throw that stuff onto here if I can. Maybe that'll burn. Okay, it's burning again. Yeah, I rigged everything up into one pile. It's burning. Let me go down this bridge and check that one too. See if that was still burning. Okay, at least I got something done here. Yeah, this fence is ready to go. There's a little bit across on the other side of the bridge, but I'll use that fence anyway. And when the gate's open, the fence is not needed. When the gate's closed, the fence is not needed. So I just had that fence there in the past because I had that fence across the bridge on the north side hooked to this fence, but now I got it hooked to the south fence, so works better that way. So I only let the cattle in that area for a short time every year anyway. Okay. Well, that looks like it's going to burn. Let's go down to the other fire. Well, some of it burnt. I threw a little bit more fuel on the fire. Yeah. If nothing else, I get the surface burnt, but looks like that still stuff's wet. Yeah, because it didn't burn at all on this side. Well, it's better than it was. At least the fence is clear. Yeah. Yeah. That's good enough for me. And the other one's burning good too. This one's out almost. Oh, I think I'm about done here. Ready to go home. I'll probably watch that fire for a while up there. Make sure all the sticks are burned up. I'll work on this another day. I need to knock that off and burn that. That's nothing. I need to get that log out of there. I got 2 posts that need to be put back up, but it's not that necessary. That fence ain't on anyway. It's not even used. Before I used to hook it up across the bridge, hook it to that fence. But now I hook it across the gate to that fence. That's much better. Me and my shadow are tired and we smell like smoke. I'm ready to go home. Well, I moved that log out of the way. And I leaned those 2 posts that came out of the ground. I leaned it against the other one. Until I'll put them back up. I'll put one up against the post there. And the other one I'll drive in. But not today. Too tired. But I'm not too tired to take another trip out to up to the top, see what the cattle are doing. I want to check out their hay. I think I might. I think they're road going up has probably dried out in the last couple of days. I might feed them tomorrow or Thursday. I got some work to do on my tractor first before I drive it out here again. Okay, let's take a drive. That ain't too hard. I'll just leave the gate open until they come back. I'm not going to be up there that long. The glare coming off that creek water makes for a nice picture though. Oh, they're still eating this hay, so there's no emergency. And they got grass to eat. They got both. Yeah, that's the cow's going to have a calf next. The one in the middle. Yeah, she gave 3 good calves already. Yeah. And hopefully she'll give it. She's got a nice smaller udder. Yeah. Okay, where's that white one? I gotta go look for that white one and her calf. Who else is missing? There's another cow missing. Let's see if I can go find him. Drove right past him. I didn't even see him. There's the other cow. There's a new one, but I don't see her calf anywhere. There's the group of 3. These are all old buddies. I'm going to walk around and see if I can find that other one. Probably down in those leaves somewhere. Yeah. But at least I ain't worried about it no more too much because I saw it nurse, so that's good. I try not to scare these 3. Everything sure looks green. Yeah, there's plenty of moisture in the soil. Too much. Yeah, it's still soggy in places. Yeah. The white mama, she wouldn't go too far from her baby. So I'm sure it's in those trees somewhere. I'm going to go see if I can find it. 6 p.m. now, and there's those 3 calves up there. And there's the white new mama. And that's her calf right there. Yeah, I'm not going to bother it. It looks like it's comfortable. Yeah, that's a good calf. At least I know it was nursing, so that's good. And the mama's pretty good too. She don't go too far away from it. So that's good. Uh-oh. One of the calves got up over there. Okay. I guess that's all for here. I'm going to go head back down to the house. The calves. Enjoying yourself? Yeah. Enjoy that sun. Yeah. Look at... You smelling me? I probably smell like smoke. Yeah, at least I know where her calf is down the hill. Just down the hill there. Okay, that's all for today. I'll catch you back at the house. At least the road and the top is dry enough for the tractor to drive on. Yeah. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a week since I fed them. And a week since I locked them out of there on the other side. But they still got down here and on top. And plus I'll grab them hay one of these days. They still got some hay to clean up, so I'm going to wait. Maybe Friday I might feed them hay again. Like I said, I got a little work to do on the tractor before I bring it out here again. Okay. Alright. At least I can do a little, I can rest a little bit now since I got the fence done. Or should I say fences. South fence is done yesterday. The fence by the road is done today. Everything's good. In this light, in the late afternoon, actually it's evening, it's after 6 p.m. already. Just barely after 6 p.m. I can see all the sand that was deposited up here, and over there, and up on top of the other side. little bit of sand. Creek's flowing good. Cattle would love it, but I got them locked out. I'm gonna leave them locked out. Even though I got the fence fixed, I want this to grow up. I want this side here, the grass to get tall. Maybe even go to seed. Might not let them back in until the end of May. We'll see. We'll see. See how big it gets. As long as I got hay and grass to feed them on this side. Oh, both fires are still burning. Huh. Oh, at least it looks better than it did before. I'll stir that fire up one more time, or I'll pot it up. And then I'm going back to the house. And I'll close the gate behind me this time. I don't think I need to come out tomorrow. Looks better already. Last fire. I'll just let it burn and go out now. Yeah. Okay, that's it for today. Let's go home. One there nibbling on my apple tree. That's why I never have apples low down, but I still get a few apples off the top. Yeah, and the cattle, little bullies over there in the front yard laying down, so everything's good. I got my shadow, me and the 4 ATV shadow, and the cattle on top. Ain't that something? Sun's low. 6:30. Sun will be going down in an hour. Goes down around 7:30. Yeah, I'm casting a long shadow now. Yeah, it might be dry enough to maybe Friday. I think they're still eating on that hay down there, but if I feed the big pasture cattle on Friday, I'll feed them a bale too. And while they're eating in here, all this here and in the front yard, the rest of the pasture has a chance to grow back a little bit. And when they're eating the hay too. Well, it's 10 after 7 p.m. and the sun is getting ready to go down around 7:30. There's my angel standing guard at the door, ever watchful. Oh, it's a little warmer than it was this morning, but I don't know what the temperature was. I didn't look. But it's comfortable, put it that way. It's a little cool, but not too bad. I'd say it's around at least 50, if not more. Yeah, maybe I'll check when I go back in the house. In the back porch, I got my thermometer. Okay, well, it's around 7:15 now, p.m., and the sun's going down, so I'm going to leave it here, or end it here. All right, that's all, folks. Bye. It's only 43 degrees. Didn't warm up as much as I thought. Or maybe it's already cooling down, who knows. Sun's shining on the trees in the background, and the cattle are out eating in my, I guess you call that my orchard, sort of. I call it my backyard. Yeah, at least they got something to eat. That's the main thing.